Most men think a great date means impressing her. The right restaurant, the right outfit, the right things to say. And here's the uncomfortable truth nobody tells you. She doesn't remember any of that. What she remembers is how she felt around you. And if you were performing the whole night, trying to win her over, she felt that too. Here's what no one is telling you. A gentleman doesn't impress. He reveals. And there's a massive difference between the two. If you've ever done everything right on a date, paid the bill, opened the doors, said all the things, and she still went cold afterward, this isn't a tips video. This is an explanation. Think about this for a second. Being a male is a matter of birth. Being a man is a matter of age. But being a gentleman, that's a choice. And here's what no one explains about that choice. It's not about tactics, it's not about rules you memorize. It's about the standard you hold for yourself, regardless of who's watching. Here's where this gets dangerous. Most men apply the gentleman rules like a costume. They wear it on the first date. Then slowly, it comes off. She doesn't fall for the costume. She falls for, or away from, the man underneath it. And the moment she senses those two things don't match, you lose her. Quietly, without explanation. Point 1. Humility over performance. You've heard it before. Let your actions do the talking. But here's the part most men miss completely. When you walk into a room trying to prove your value, name-dropping, status signaling, telling her what you drive, she doesn't see confidence. She sees a man who needs her to be impressed. And that need? She can feel it from across the table. Real confidence doesn't announce itself. If you're good at something, you'll tell everyone. But if you're great, everyone will tell her. The grounded man doesn't perform his resume. He shows up. He listens. He's simply there. And that settledness is rarer than anything he could brag about. But humility is only the surface. The second layer goes deeper. Point 2. Presence is power. Ask yourself this honestly. When was the last time you were fully present with a woman? No phone, no notifications, no part of your mind running elsewhere. Here's the reversal nobody prepares you for. In a world where everyone is half there, checking their screen, waiting for the next thing, the man who puts his phone face down and actually looks at her does something radical. He makes her feel like the only thing that matters right now. Not because he said it, because he showed it. And that is more attractive than anything he could have texted her the night before. But presence without respect for who she is still misses the point entirely. Point 3. How you treat others reveals everything. Here's something most men overlook completely. She's watching you. Not just how you treat her, but how you treat the waiter, the bartender, the valet. Here's what no one warns you about. A man who is charming to his date and dismissive to the staff hasn't shown her his good side. He's shown her his only side. A gentleman is not kind to others because of who they are. He is kind to others because of who he is. That distinction is everything, because if he's rude to someone, he doesn't need to impress. She already knows how he'll treat her, the moment she stops being new. And now here's the part that changes everything. Point 4. No end goal. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. You're on the date. Everything is going well, but somewhere underneath the evening, you're thinking about how it ends. What happens after dinner? Whether you go for the kiss? What she's thinking about you? When you have an end goal for a date, you aren't really with her, you're managing her. And she can feel the difference between a man who wants something from her and a man who simply wants to be with her. The man who treats time with her as the entire point, no agenda, no finish line, is the rarest man she's encountered in years. Because everyone else is trying to get somewhere. He's already arrived. Stop trying to win the date. The real shift is this. A gentleman doesn't show up to perform for her. He shows up as himself, fully, without apology, and then evaluates whether she deserves to see more. When you arrive on time, it's not a rule. It's a signal. My word means something. When you open the door, it's not a tactic. It's a statement. I notice you. I lead without being asked. When you stay patient, don't pressure her. Read her comfort level. You're not following a checklist. You're showing her who you actually are under pressure. And slowly, without announcement, she stops seeing a man trying to impress her. She starts seeing a man worth trusting. Most men will watch this and go back to performing. doing the right things for the wrong reasons, wearing the costume, wondering why it stops working after the first few dates. But not you. The fundamentals of courtship haven't changed. What's changed is how few men actually live them. If you're ready to be one of them, not as a strategy but as a standard, drop a comment right now. I am a gentleman. Let the community see who is actually building something real. Subscribe if you're serious about becoming the man you were built to be. And if you know a brother who's out here performing instead of showing up, send him this today. Strength without grace is aggression. Grace without strength is weakness. The man who holds both, that's what she's actually looking for. Stay strong, stay grounded, keep building. I'll see you in the next one.